Umpires Josh Reynolds and Joe Outhwaite, and we're ready to start. So Billy Shilton to get us underway.
1-love.
And just drifting long there with that shot up the middle. Gets Billy onto the board first. Billy is a Class 8 player. In fact, both of these are. Yeah. So that's the middle. Just explain the classes. So it's 6 to 10 is the standing.
Yeah, the standing. Like 6 is the most impaired. Normally, it affects all 4 limbs, and then going right up to 10, which can have like, for example, like you might have a shorter non-playing arm, so like an amputated non-playing arm. And then just scales up.
So this should be a pretty close match then between two players of the same class. We've seen finals some years where it's been a 7 against an 8 or something like that, 8 against a 9. So
this match can definitely go either way.
I guess they'll both have been disappointed, won't they, not to have picked up a medal in Paris.
Billy medalled in doubles with Paul,
Billy medalled in doubles,
not in singles though.
And Aaron, first time he'd missed out for a while because he'd won medals at 3 successive Paralympics.
2-4.
Aaron then just pegging it back to 2-4, having gone 3 points behind. Billy not quite finding the angle there with that backhand. So an early 3-point lead for Billy, trying to set the tone. He's won this title before. It was a good battle of the left-handers, I recall, with Ashley Facey a couple of years ago.
Ash was playing doubles with Pitch this weekend as well. Yeah,
that was an interesting combination. The left-hand, right-hand is always a good combination, of course. Do you know, have you spoken to Ashley? Do you know how that came about?
Yeah, I heard that Pitch just messaged Ash, and Ash thought it was as a joke, but then obviously Ash said yes, but then he didn't think it would actually come to fruition. But
right,
yeah,
they get on really well. They're good friends actually. So that it wasn't completely out of the blue. They're good pals.
But yeah, Ash was saying that he hasn't really picked up a bat since he left Sheffield. So he played pretty good this weekend as well.
Yeah, they did. They were edged out. It was a deciding game. I think it was 12-10 or 13-11 in the 5th.
With Toby and the Hom.
That's right. Now and just whittling away this deficit. He was 3 points down at one point. He's got it back to 1 now. Nice change of direction there to force the error from Billy.
7-5.
Yeah, Billy just on the attack straight away from that receive and opening up the 2-point lead once again. A couple of powerful forehands. Bit of help from the net. Aaron read that serve from Billy really nicely there. Moved into position quickly. Might consider himself a bit unfortunate there. A little bit of help from the net. Restores Billy's 3-point advantage. But then he finds the net himself. Back to 2. I remember Billy many years ago playing at the school games, which unfortunately table tennis isn't part of anymore. But good introduction for para players to multi-sport environment. And Dan Bullen, actually, who we saw umpiring earlier, he was a school games favourite as well. And he's gone from that to the top of the world champion and Paralympics. So Billy just holding the 2-point advantage as we get towards the end of this first game. Can he get the first one on the board? Put some pressure on Aaron for the rest of the match.
10-7.
Beautifully put away. 3 game points.
8-10.
Just surprised, I think, by the little bit of a kick on that one. Didn't?
Yeah, heavy topspin.
Yeah, just didn't read it. So first game point saved. Billy just taking a chance, a bit of experience there. Have a towel down. He's allowed to do that every 6 points, of course, and just make Aaron wait a little bit. Pressure is on Aaron in terms of having to save the 2 game points here. There it is. Aaron goes long. Billy takes the first game. There must be a great atmosphere in that training hall up in Sheffield as well.
Yeah, definitely, because like obviously everyone's like we're all in different classes, but we're all aiming for the same thing, so it's good. Yeah.
I know I've been up there a few times. They've got that wall where they've got all the big head shots of the photographs of all the players. You're going to get your head up there one day?
Hopefully one day, yeah.
Well, these two have got theirs there in the Wall of Fame, Aaron McKibbin and Billy Shilton. And Aaron just taking the first 2 points of this game, so trying to turn the pressure back onto Billy, who took that first game. Oodles of experience in Aaron. As Dan said, he absolutely won't be flustered by going behind. Billy on the board there with that forehand, cramping Aaron for room.
3-1. Four-1.
3 point lead now, so Aaron hitting back.
Yeah, Aaron. I've seen Aaron a few times at Brighton. He sometimes comes down and trains with Will, so because it's not too far from London.
Yeah, he's a London guy. Wandsworth, South London. So yeah, just pop down to the coast. Yeah, Brighton. I mean, you get one Paralympian there, then suddenly another one crops up in Bly, and a few more as well. So, and I think Aaron's played British League potentially for Brighton.
Yeah. And Billy has as well, to be fair.
1-6.
Great,
and Jack Hunter's 5 years as well.
There we go, a hotbed of Paralympic talent down there on the south coast. It's funny how that happens. You get a little centre of excellence forming, and more and more people get added to it, get inspired to take their own journeys to the top. Just looking at Aaron's record actually during the last change of ends and going back all the way to 2011 when he won a gold in the men's singles and the men's team at the Brazil Open, one of his first events. So a high achiever from an early stage of his career. He's won gold in China, in Slovenia, competed at World and European Championships and had great success all over the world.
Yeah, both of these players are playing the Polish Open next week, so.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Are you going to that one?
No, I'm going to Finland a few weeks after, but it's mainly like the people in the performance team that are going to Poland. So Bly's going. I'm pretty sure Will's going as well.
Yeah, so just to let the viewers know, so the performance team is the top players, and then you've got the pathway players
team,
underneath
and
that.
then you've got futures as well.
It's building that the pathway all the way through from those just starting their careers, giving them experience on the international stage. Aaron with a 4 point advantage, but just going along with that one. Didn't miss that by much. Aiming for those white lines, all important. Oh, beautifully returned. That backhand flick, contemptuous almost. Saw the chance and passed McKibbin in the blink of an eye.
You
had the chance to go to a Paralympics at all? Did you go over to Paris?
No, sadly not, because I had to stay for when I moved to uni, but I was actually planning on heading to Tokyo, but then obviously COVID hit, so it wasn't possible.
9-7.
No, that must have been a very difficult one for the athletes
Yeah.
to compete at. But yeah, I know Bly had a lot of support from Brighton over in Paris and Will and
Yeah.
the rest of the team.
9-8.
Billy just clawing his way back now. He was 4 down, don't forget, just a short while ago, but he's won, I think, 4 of the last 5 points. Just to close to 1, and Aaron will be keen here not to let him get any closer. He'll want to tie this up at 1-1.
10.
Just an acknowledgement there, just think a little flick off the top of the net perhaps. So 2 game points when they come back from the towel break for Aaron to tie it all up at 1-1. And there it is. 1 game all. Aaron ties it up 11-8 in the second. So, third game. Billy with the ball in hand.
Good one.
Gee, Billy's career is not that far behind Aaron in terms of experience. He was first on the international scene in about 2014, so about 3 years behind Aaron in that sense. But he also started with a bang with a Slovenia Open gold and gold in France as well in his first year. So talented pair out there. A lot of medals back home. Doesn't stop them serving into the net occasionally, though. I think we've seen a few of those today, just trying to be so precise. Fine margins, of course.
3-1.
And it's contributed to Billy taking the early lead in this game. That bronze for Billy in that Paris was in the men's doubles class 14, but didn't make it past the last 16 in the singles, unfortunately. And, Aaron, by contrast, did get to the quarterfinals of the singles, but last 16 of the doubles, so just missed out on the chance of getting a medal himself. It would have been a remarkable 4th straight Paralympics at which he had medalled. But showing no sign of retiring. He's both of these guys aiming to go to LA, I take it, Dan?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
What about Dan Thompson in LA? Are we going to see that, or a little bit early? What do you think?
I'm not really thinking too much about it. Obviously, it'll be nice, but it might come a bit too soon. We'll have to see.
3-4.
But that's the ultimate aim, I guess, to get to the Paralympics, is it?
Yeah, definitely.
Billy just keeping 2-point margin at the moment, trying to build a little bit of pressure.
5-4.
Yeah, nice. Targeting the body, Aaron there, cramping Billy for room, not letting him get the clean backhand away. Well, second time Billy's had a dead net cord. I've not seen many today, but it seems unfair. One player getting the benefit of 2 of them. He'll take it, of course. Won't bother Aaron, though. He knows it's all part of the game. Mind you, a net and then an edge in 2 successive points is a bit harsh. Beautiful acceleration through that backhand there, wasn't it, by Billy? So 4-point lead at the second towel break of the match. So Billy in charge of this game. I think Aaron will probably want to take, if he can, both of these points against the Shilton serve, just to get himself back into contention.
Five.
And he manages to do just that. So with 2 of his own serves to come, he could tie this game up at 8-all.
Ooh.
Billy's had more than his share of luck in this game, Dan.
Yeah, definitely.
Did all that hard work to close the gap. He's now faced with another 3-point deficit. So with 1 serve to come, though, you feel he needs this point, though.
9-7.
Yeah, manages to do that. But Billy still with 2 serves to come, so hold on to both of these and he will move into a 2-1 lead.
Well, 10-7.
Billy recovering from the first net there that from Aaron, but catching the net himself with that attempted backhand. Still 2 game points though on the McKibbin serve to come. There it is, Billy, with that punch down the line.
Yeah.
Good learning curve for you. Well, wish you all the best with Finland anyway.
Thank you.
What do you think Aaron needs to do then to get back into this match? Would you be changing the tactics?
Possibly, but I think just try and cut out, like, just try and keep the ball on the table as much as possible, because when, like, both players are probably a bit nervous right now, so yeah.
You're getting towards the end of the match, you want to make sure you get it over the line, not let your opponent get too many points ahead. Yeah. Well, really a couple of crunching, 1 backhand, 1 forehand there. Might have expected either of those to be a winning shot, but as you said, Aaron got them back on the table. He won the point. Nice change of direction there by Billy. And just flicks the net. He's a little bit frustrated with that one, you can see in his reaction. Yeah, nice change of direction, but Aaron was there to cover it. Oh, lovely.
Lovely rally, yeah.
Lovely. And look, thumbs up by Billy. That shows the respect between these 2 competitors. Watch this after the winner. There it is, thumbs up. It's actually a crunching forehand that gave Aaron the ascendancy in that rally. He never relinquished it. And he's opened up a 4-1 lead here. So again, this match is just going to and fro. Are we heading for another decider? We've had a couple of those already today.
Yeah, definitely could be.
What did you think of the match between David and Tom earlier?
Yeah, it was a very good match. I thought when in the 6th set when Dave was 10-8 up, I thought after he let that slide, I thought that might have been his chance up, but he showed a great fight to come back, and obviously he started the last set off strong, and then Tom came back. But I couldn't watch towards the end.
Yeah, he had to save a match point as well.
I think like maybe 2 match points.
2-5.
It's Billy just arresting that little run of points to Aaron. They're getting it back to 5-2.
6-2.
And really taking charge now of this fourth game, looking to level it up. 5-point advantage. You feel it's his game to lose now. And Aaron, for once, gets a little bit of help from the net. He'll feel he's owed that one.
Billy did well to get it back, but
yeah, quick readjustment, but left that side of the table open, of course. Again, just wrong-footed. Aaron really turning it on in this game. Interesting, they've both elected not to have any coaches in their corner. Is that something that they quite often do?
I think it's because like these two obviously the same class, they play each other so much in practice, and they're obviously good mates. They don't really want anyone like coaching each other, or yeah. And I think normally you kind of know what to do against each other.
Yeah.
You play with them so much. So.
Absolutely. Well, look at that, 11-2, and I notice there's another dead net called in that one, but this time in Aaron's favour. So Aaron did get a couple of lucky breaks in that game, but Billy's had them in the previous game, so
obviously he's got the capabilities to beat him. Both players do. It's just
absolutely
fine margins.
Absolutely. We always knew this one would be close, and it's proved to be exactly that. But Aaron, slightly more experience. I don't think that's significant, though. Billy's pretty experienced as well, so I don't think it's going to come down to that. It'll just come down to just who has that little bit of extra belief, perhaps the courage to go for the shots.
Ooh.
Nearly hit the edge. Great rally, and Billy taking that return from Aaron there. It was right on the white line and just clubbing it back. This one here, too much power for Aaron to handle.
On 2.
Billy into the early advantage in this deciding game. Put away nicely. Aaron just popped that up for him.
Yeah.
Well, these players work a lot on the quick change of direction, don't they? Not to be too predictable.
Yeah, because especially in power, I feel like placement is very important because you definitely want to like try and put people off balance just to try and create an opening.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've seen today it's not all about power and just hitting the ball as hard as you can. You've got to be varying your pace and getting the placement right as well. High-speed chess, remember, that's what they say it's all about.
3-4.
And he's missing that one. He'll be a bit disappointed with that. He was in the right position and just went long with the flick. So 2 points in a row to Aaron just to narrow the gap. Yeah, great rally, great exchange. And it's just that change of direction again, isn't it? Just get your opponent moving, try and get him off balance. 4-all. 2-all, 4-all. Couldn't be closer. Oh. No, we've seen a lot of edge. I think a whole day's worth of edges and nets in this game.
Yeah.
Can only remember a couple more for the whole of the day. There's been 5 or 6 in this. So change of ends. Remember, the first player to get to 5, the players will swap ends in a deciding game. Chance to have a little unofficial towel break as well.
6.
Again, Billy just getting a little bit of assistance from the facilities and holding the hand up in acknowledgement. Billy just turning the screw now. Last 3 points in a row, just stepping on the gas. What response has Aaron got? Four in a row. Does Aaron take a timeout? Looking to break up Billy's rhythm, as you say, but he stands 3 points away from taking the title at the moment. So Aaron with it all to do.
8-4.
Yep, good start, Aaron, from first point back after the timeout. Lovely backhand that. Which, Billy got it back, but sat up for the kill shot.
6-8.
Again.
Yeah, 2 on the bounce.
Good timeout so far. And then into the body of Billy. Yeah. Not a lot Billy could have done about that one. It's been a fascinating match, this, actually, and shame that one of the players is going to have to lose it, but that is the nature of sport, of course. What a rally this is. Oh, beautiful placement.
Great rally.
Rally of the match.
Yeah, Billy did very well to recover it off the net.
Yeah, wonderful
the placement, yeah.
Wonderful placement. Yeah. So, great timeout then. Brought it all the way back. 4 points in a row. Anyone's game. Billy arrests the decline and moves back in front by a point. Well, you said it would go to the wire, Dan.
Yeah, I felt like it would.
Oh, frustration from Billy. Little yelp there that he lets out. He knows that that was there. Would have given him 2 match points as well. Rueful smile as he comes back to the table. And now he'll forget about that one and move on to the next point. Still very much in this game.
10-9.
But he will have to face a match point. So Billy from 8-4 up in this deciding game finds himself 10-9 down. Aaron with the ball in hand, serving for the championship. Oh no, great return by Billy.
Strong forehand from Aaron, but Billy does well to retrieve the ball.
Yeah, Aaron might have thought he hit a winner there, but Billy just gets it back and forces the error. Yeah,
again,
super
the placement
placement
there, yeah.
Showing all his years of experience. First that one, great placement. That really hit the white line on the side of the table there, and then opens up the court for him to pick his spot. Second match point.
11 ball.
Yeah, nicely done, Billy. And this time Billy brings up a match point. So Aaron twice has served for the title. Now he's serving to stay in it. And he can't do so. So Billy, having saved 2 match points, takes a fascinating and fantastic 6-8 para-class final. 13-11 in the decider. I said it would be close, Dan. It certainly was close.
Yeah, obviously first time for me, so really happy. I thought the match was great. I've not beaten Aaron in a very, very long time, so that was a nice feeling for me, and yeah, I thought it was a good match.